Alex from Alex's Innovations.
And my name is Masha Knots from Masha Knots.
And we are collaborating.
We're gonna rate each other's to-dos on Bracelet Book.
And then we are going to make the other one make that, so that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Let's get into it. So I have 287 to-dos as of right now.
I have 6. To make up for that, I think I'm just going to choose from your to-dos. All of mine are like really big, so cue the screen recording here. So I'm just going to choose from Masha's to-dos. We have limited ourselves to 15 to 20 strings, so this doesn't take forever, so hopefully it turns out okay.
Yep, sounds perfect. So how about I start for you, and I'll choose a bracelet for you to make. Are you looking for alpha or normal pattern?
Please do a normal pattern. I'm not very confident with alphas. They always turn out weird and lumpy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I've sort of been trying to challenge myself to do more alphas recently, but it's not been going very well. So I have a lot of patterns on here. I mean, I do have like 300 patterns on here, but I have a lot of patterns on here that I'm planning to do sort of in the short term. I sort of usually go through, I save every pattern that I think looks good and I want to make potentially. I also save all the patterns that I've ever made bracelets on, so that when people ask me what pattern number the specific bracelet is, I have somewhere to point them to. So I have a ton here. Are we going to be randomizing the colors?
Yeah, how would you randomize the colors?
The way that I do it usually is I like lay down all the colors that I have, some reds, some blues, you know, just to limit the options, and then I lay them down in front of me, I count them, and then I randomize a number from 1 to however many colors I have.
Yeah, okay, we can randomize the colors. Well, we should probably figure out how many colors we're going to do.
I mean, I guess that depends on the pattern that we choose.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so I guess we'd choose the pattern first.
Yeah. So this pattern, I really like this pattern. It's 26211. I don't necessarily like the color combination that is used in the original pattern, because I don't really like how pink goes with green, even though I know that like based on color theory they do go well together. But I think that with a different color combination that could look really, really cool. Because that's sort of like an arrowhead. If you really look into the pattern, you can see that it's sort of like an arrowhead mixed with a dovetail.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. It kind of goes back and forth. There's like some diamonds, like some inverse diamonds, and that's sort of a repeating pattern, but also gradient. I like it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So that's one of the options. So I'm just going down from the most recent to-dos that I have, because those are the ones that I want to do most at the moment. I also really like 26648.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like the black and white one with the red.
Oh yeah.
And the way that I personally was thinking I could do it is keep the black and white, but for the red one I was thinking of doing a multicolored strand.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
One that I also really like is 26615, which is the sort of yellow-blue one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. That looks like butterfly a little bit.
It does. Somehow, I don't know why, but it gives me like really summery vibes, and for some reason I feel like that could go really well with like a sort of, I don't know how to say it in English, like a coat that's made out of jean material.
Yeah, jean jacket?
Exactly, thank you. So yeah, I think that would go really well with like a jean jacket. Are they all in the limit, by the way? I did not check. This one has 16, 17, and 16. Perfect. Exactly in the limit.
As long as it's not like totally really big or like really small, it should be okay.
Yeah. And another one that I really like is 25663.
Ooh, that's really gradients.
Yeah. I don't know how we could randomize the colors for that, because that won't look really well.
Yeah.
But I think that the pattern is really cool. Alright, let's not do that one though, because the random colors for that would be a disaster.
Yeah.
Why don't we leave these 3 as options, because we have them now, and then randomize the colors and see which one it fits best.
Sounds good.
Because I cannot choose between those 3. I love all of them. I think randomizing the colors first would be able to narrow down my choices. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
How many do you have like colors set out?
Colors, I have 2 boxes full of colors. I have this many.
Nice.
I'm gonna do my best to show you without tipping over all of them. That this is the first box, and the second one is pretty much pinks and browns and neutrals.
Alright, the way that I usually do it is I pick out a couple of colors from each sort of color group, essentially, so I don't end up with like 5 different reds. So maybe just pick out a couple that you want to randomize and then lay them out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll choose like 5 from each row, because each row is sort of like its own group. Like we have the reds and oranges over here, so I'll probably do that. I also have this, I mean, if we're gonna do the multicolored one, I have this really pretty, it's like a red and orange one.
Nice, yeah, if you have some multicolored ones, then go ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
We can include them.
Yeah, so I'll leave that over here, and then I have this red and orange one. This is a dark red, this one's an orange. I seem to run out of reds, like just pure reds a lot. It's really annoying. And then I have this sparkly thread, which is really annoying to work with, because it just, the sparkly stuff comes apart. and it makes it really annoying.
Do you know what? A pro tip, I really, like when I have sparkly thread that comes apart really easy, I just tie a little knot at the end of it.
Oh.
Just like a tiny knot, and then it doesn't come apart.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, some people use glue or nail polish or something. I just tie a little knot.
That's really smart. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
It's still annoying to work with, don't get me wrong. It's still very annoying.
Yeah.
But at least it's not as annoying.
Right, right. What's your attitude towards neons? Some people like them, some people don't.
It's not that I don't like them, I just don't really use them. But when other people use them, I think they're cool.
Yeah, me too.
I say go for it.
Okay, so then we will take some 3 neon colors. Red, orange, no. We have green, yellow, and orange. And the camera does not do them justice. They are super duper bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can have these 3 maybe?
Yeah, looks good.
That would be a group, yeah. So I'll put those over here on my computer and hopefully not shut anything down. Oh, there's also this really pretty turquoise thread. It's like a color changing thread, so it's like light and dark turquoise, so I'll put that next to our ketchup mustard colored thread. And then we have some dark and light turquoises. We have some olive greens, which would look a little weird with something like a turquoise, but it would probably be okay. And I'll choose like this dark turquoise, so we have these 3.
I find that in random color challenges, any sort of color combination turns out looking really weird, so don't get your hopes up.
Wait, is this the color combination, or it's like we're choosing one from each of these?
Oh, it depends. I mean, it depends on how you want to do it. Maybe I was not thinking about that.
Maybe let's figure out which pattern we're gonna do, and then I'll create that many groups of these 3, because like, this kind of looks like barf. But like if we choose like this one, it looks really cool. But if we put all sorts of weirdly similar greens that aren't really the same, you know, they're just not gonna look very good. Maybe let's decide on a pattern first.
Yeah, because I was also thinking about the fact that each of these patterns has a different number of colors.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go back to our pattern list.
So this one, the pink and the green one, has 8 colors. This one has 4 and this one has 7. So I really like the pink and green one, but I don't think it will work really well here because it's supposed to be sort of like a gradient.
Yeah, I agree.
So maybe not that one, even though I do like it a lot and I think that would be really cool.
I like the butterfly one, because the other one, the red and black and white one, I think that would look cool, but there's not enough like variation for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that as well. I think it looks cool, but maybe not for this specific purpose.
Right.
Yeah, let's go for this one. Yeah, the butterfly as you're calling it.
Right, yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Okay, so we have 7 colors, which means I'm going to be choosing 7 different groups. I'll just do 7 groups of 3. I'll do a light turquoise, a pale purple, and a pale blue. This is for the camera. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we also have our neons from before. We have the weird gold and then orange and red, and then the turquoise, dark turquoise, and olive green color, sort of. So we have 4 groups, and then I'll put the variegated, is that how you say it?
Variated? I don't know.
I've seen it written. I'll put these away because we're not going to do that
I've
anymore.
seen it written as well, but I never heard anyone pronounce it.
So we'll do that. And then a pale pink, and then a dark pink and a neon pink. So we'll go full on pink here. So we have these. And woohoo. So that is 5 groups, and I'll do maybe a neutral group. So maybe a light brown, a dark brown, and medium brown. Even it out. So we have this lovely warm shade of neutrals that looks like coffee, all the different shades of coffee. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 1 more. And so that 1 more, maybe we can do, okay. Let's do light purple, a dark purple, and this cream color.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Okay, great. There we go. So we have 7. How are we gonna actually do the randomness?
So do you want to randomize 1 color from each group?
Okay, so I'll just choose randomly which color?
No, no, I'm just asking, is that the idea? That you
I think
choose
so,
1 color
yeah.
from each group?
Yeah, 1 color.
So you have, how many colors do you have in each group?
3.
3. So how about I just go sort of on a randomizer online,
Okay.
and you lay them out sort of like by 1, 2, 3, or number them however.
Yeah, so starting over here, this is gonna be 1, 2, and 3. So I will hold them like this.
And I'm gonna go on random.org.
Okay.
And I'm gonna randomize a number from 1 to 3.
All right.
3.
So we have this one. This is the cream color. So I will put this off to the side, and then we will choose our next one.
All right, what's the next one?
The next one we will choose from this dark light pink neon. So again, we will do 1, 2, and 3. So so we have this middle one. All right, I feel like Vanna White on Wheel of Fortune. Now we have purple, blue, and green. 1, 2, 3. Spin the wheel. 2, okay. So we have that. Just an update on our colors. We have a cream, a light blue, and a weird dark purple pink, which it looks really pretty so far. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. So the next one, we have red, gold, and orange.
All right, let's randomize. 1.
1, okay. So we have this one, so I'm silently thanking the random number that I don't have to work with this gold one because it's really pretty. It just is really annoying to work with. The next one are these greens. We have a light turquoise, dark turquoise, and an olive color. 1, 2, 3.
1.
1. So we have this light turquoise, super pretty. So I'll put that over here and I'll put these back. And my thread box is becoming very disorganized right now, but that's okay. I'll organize it later. Organizing my threads part 2. So organizing the neons. No, we're not organizing. You know what I mean. We're going to be choosing the neons. So we have orange, yellow, and green. It's been a long day.
All right, 3.
3, okay, we have the green. This is really cool. All right, and then the last one, we have these neutral colors. So we have a light cream, which I didn't realize that I chose twice, and then a dark orange, and then a brown. So spin the wheel.
3 again.
3, okay, so we have this brown. Super duper cool, although the neon green is kind of messing everything up. But yeah, so these are our colors. We have a turquoise. How I'm going to hold 7 of these in one hand, I don't know. We have a dark purple, we have a brown, neon green, light cream, medium blue, and then a dark purple. So,
all right,
woohoo!
Looking good.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas? Maybe you should like look back at the pattern and see if you have any ideas of how you want to arrange them.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
Because that seems like a lot.
The colors are kind of all over the place. It does look like the light and dark blues in this pattern they're like sort of the main ones. So I guess I'll have to choose 2 colors to be the main ones. Maybe I'll choose the neon green and the turquoise because those are sort of like light and dark blue, but green.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might wanna, since the neon green is so different from the other colors, just because I mean it's neon, you might want to use that as sort of like the main color or the accent color or something.
I'll do that for the light blue then. So for the medium blue, I realized there are 3 blues, and then maybe for the lightest blue, I can do.
Oh right, I didn't actually see that.
Yeah, I can do the light blue. Here it's like sort of like a grayish blue sort of. So maybe I'll have that. What we're doing, A, B, C. Okay, so there are names at the top. So A will be the light green. And then B will be the light blue. No, don't play with it. No. I'm sorry, please excuse me.
I want a cat so bad.
Oh, no, okay. It's okay. So A, we have the light green. B, we have the light blue. C, we have the neon green. D is a white thing, and that sort of goes in the middle. Okay, this is really tripping me out. This is so confusing. I like to segment knot, and this is disrupting my notion of segment knotting. Okay, so D is the white, and D is sort of in the middle. Have you made this one before?
No, I have not.
Okay, nice. I'll leave that one till later then. The orange seems to frame the white, so maybe for orange I'll need a framing color and then a non-framing color. So maybe I can do. Well, look at that, we have 2 very dark purples that are pretty much the same, so we'll have to separate those out, I guess. Maybe we can do a dark, this brown, oops. So then for D will be our pale cream color, brown will be the F, and then so we have A, B, C, D, F, E, which is yellow. Yellow seems to be mostly on the ends, so we can do this purple. And then G is, wait, E and G are very close to each other though, so we can't have the 2 purples. Okay, maybe we can randomly choose another color instead of purple. I'm gonna hack the system because I chose 2 purples, so,
Just choose 3 colors that you think would go well, and we can randomize from that.
So I have chosen a lighter turquoise, which is lighter than the other turquoise, so that would be a nice one. This very light purple, and then an orange. So we'll do 1, 2, 3.
All right, let's generate 3.
3, okay, so we have this light turquoise, which, whew, looks actually nice. Okay, so then we have on our pattern, G would go on the edge. So I think this would be nice to go on the edge because we have a lot of the green and blue stuff happening in the center. So this would be nice just to sort of frame that. So I think my final sequence would be green is A, B, C, D, E. Okay, I need 2 cameras. G! So we have our 7 colors, and hopefully this is going to look okay, somewhat. Now I just need to place these down in the correct order.
Alright, I think that's sort of it for the beginning part of this video. We're then gonna split off and sort of make the bracelets and then group back together and see what we've created.
Hey, it's been 3 weeks since Masha and I last talked, and so now we are meeting over Skype and we're going to compare the bracelets that we made based off of each other's patterns and chosen colors.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what you made. I actually completely forgot what colors you were using, so this is going to be very interesting to me.
Just to recap, I had this weird mix of brown and green and pinkish, and it looked kind of weird and there was some neon in it, but anyway, this is the final product. Can you see it?
Oh, that actually looks really nice.
I really like how this turned out. It does look a little spotty. It was definitely really annoying to make because you can't really segment knot this that well, because there are like, you only knot like 2 knots at a time, so it took me a lot longer than it does for some of my bigger bracelets. Like my Starburst bracelet doesn't take me that long. This probably took the same amount of time. Plus I'd never made this pattern before, and this was a really weird choice of colors, and I kept messing up and I kept having to unknot. It's not something that you can memorize the pattern for, so it took me a really long time. So I give this like a 4 out of 10. Wouldn't make again, but I am happy with how it turned out. So thank you for choosing that.
I mean, I get that for sure. I also have bracelets that, like, sometimes you can tell before you start making the pattern, like if you look at it very closely, you can tell that there are just like, you can't really segment knot it that well because there's not that many knots that you can group together. And I tend to like avoid those patterns, to be honest. Unless I like really like it, I'm probably not gonna make something that can't be easily segment knotted because that does take a long time. So I can totally relate to that, I get that.
Alright, well, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I did the same thing for Masha. I chose her bracelet and I chose some colors for her to make, and so if you want to see how she did, go check out her channel. The link is in the description and it's also in the card right here. So check it out. It looks so awesome. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep the bracelets coming. In addition, check me out on Instagram at AlexInnovations or visit my website at alexinnovations.weebly.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.